Good morning. Today we are here at the Yamnuska parking lot. We're heading up to Ravens and it's like just under 6 miles. If the conditions are good, we'll just keep going up to Yamnuska mountain. There's a mountain Yamnuska because it's not going to be far from where we're going. It all depends on how much snow came in the last few days, but it's only like 6 miles, maybe 2,500 feet of gain. It's quite steep. That's a lot of gain for a round trip, so it's gonna be a steep one. We got our poles, got snacks, water, so we're ready to go. And this is our first big hike since the weather's cleared up. There's still some clouds, but overall looks pretty good, so it should be exciting. So come on, join us. We're off. I guess the elevation change should happen pretty quickly because we've got a long way to go. The sooner it happens, the more dispersed the gain is, instead of like a nice mellow trail for a mile or something like that. It's right in front of us, actually. We're gonna go to the right of the mountain right in front of us. So far the hike goes through these trembling aspens. They're much bigger than the ones we've seen, and the leaves are still tiny, so it's not as full as it would be in, maybe in another few weeks, but it's beautiful woods. I love aspen trees. Oh, there's one there with a huge woodpecker hole in it. Poor tree. This is one of those hikes where you get to stare at the mountain the whole time. I guess soon we'll be in the trees, but it's like, there you go. Come and get it. So far the trail's been quite muddy. This part's not too bad, but in the shade it's really muddy. We just hope we don't fall on the way down. Like, we're gonna have muddy butts. Considering using microspikes on the way down. Someone on All Trails said the microspikes help with the mud on the way down, but that'll just rip up the trail too. I don't know. This is a viewpoint. It's quite a viewpoint. Interesting, the trail goes up that way. I thought that looks like a trail, right? Like super obvious, but that whole area is a no-go zone. I'm guessing because of rock slides. I'm guessing that's an old trail, or the animals are maintaining it from just a lot of wear and tear. But there's someone way up there. We're gonna head up that way and cut through. Guess there are some chains here and there coming up pretty close to the summit, so we'll be there soon. Just finished this scramble here. From here it looks steep. Still got more to go. We're about half a kilometer away from the end, and the chains start here, and it is pretty steep. It's a doozy. You have to hold on. Good thing the chains are there. But it's starting to rain on us. It almost looks like big drops. Maybe snow will get mixed in, but check out behind us. All that's coming this way. I think even if we started down, we'll get wet. But if we go up further, we're gonna have to come back down the chains in rain. It's starting to pick up, actually. Is it waterfalls or is it rain you hear?
I think it's the
wind
melting on the left.
Wind, yeah, the waterfalls. It looks pretty bad, but we did know that in the afternoon it was going to be bad weather. Here's another look at the chains. It's starting to rain harder and harder. I guess it goes up and down and then goes up some more. You see the blue markers. Oh, the rain's starting to come down harder. I'm gonna put my rain jacket on. I put my trekking poles away and we decided we are gonna go for it. It looks more like the rain's heading off towards our right than coming straight towards us. It looked really heavy for a while and it's getting a little thicker, but it's kind of heading towards the right and the peak is so close. We can just go and come down. I think we'll be okay. So we're gonna go for it. I was just thinking, don't let my mom know I'm doing this, but I guess we go down. starting to snow on me.
Oh yeah, scramble. Scrambles.
Check out these clumps of snow, or hail, I guess. Kind of lodged here and there. Cool, huh? Like a couple of millimeters thick. It looks like it's kind of thinning out. It isn't dumping on us here, but as you go up, there's a couple of people right up there. And I think it hooks left somewhere up there, away from the chutes.
And then they take them with them.
And then they kick rocks down.
Yeah.
And one guy twisted his ankle near the bottom.
Kind of on a ridge to the top. Here we are at the top of Yamnuska mountain. Finally made it up here after reading about it forever. Thank goodness. We almost turned around, but we kept going. Wow, it's really nice actually. Super clear down there. Our campground's down there somewhere. Beautiful views. Really prominent mountain. We said that we're going to take the north route back, or a south route back. That's steeper. Wow, look at all the precipitation still going down there. Our hair's standing up. In fact, here's Tina's hair. Can you see it? I just barely able to make it. I noticed my GoPro is making a weird static. You got one hair sticking like a foot up. It's crazy. But my hair's too greasy to be standing up. I don't think it's all matted down. Anything? But I guess we're gonna head down now. We've been up here for a little while. And that hair. Here, put your sun hat off.
Yeah, let's go down.
See a
Not a big fan of thunderstorms.
full head of hair. That's pretty good.
The ice axe was thing, but we don't have an ice axe.
All right, I'm gonna put the GoPro away. We're gonna head down. We're just gonna rush down, I guess, and see you at the car. Here we are back at the intersection. So we met up with the original trail that we went up. So we just have a little bit more down to go. Kind of muddy, a little muddier than it was before, but almost back. Any of you ever watch a show called Tales from the Dark Side when you were kids? I think it panned through woods like these. I forget what they said, but it was like something something Tales from the Dark Side. Scary. We're safely back at camp. Got our campground. We had dinner. It started raining again. It got really windy. So it's like awning in, awning out, it just over and over. But what I want to share with you before I call an end to this video is that basically this is our campground. There's my car. I'm moving over here because there's an opening in the trees. And from here, I'll show you what I see. I took a time lapse before, but it wasn't as evident because the clouds were there, so you couldn't see, you know, the tip of the mountain. But here you go. Every day we were here, all this was just clouded in. And this is Mount Yamnuska. That is the very tip right there. That's where we went. We came from the northern side, basically on the other side of the mountain, climbed it up, and then on the other side of the mountain, came down to the saddle, went basically west, and then came back to the car. So that has been teasing us every day, although we couldn't quite see it. We knew it was there, we've seen pictures of it, but that is the mountain that we hiked today because it's basically right in front of us, so we had to do it. And we've been lucky many times now. Loons have come by and just been swimming in here, fishing. So been quite lucky. So it's been a pretty good camp spot and great view of the mountain now that it's all cleared out. So that's it for tonight, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. So Mount Yamnuska. Those chains were a little scarier than I thought they were going to be, but it's totally worth it. If you're ever in Calgary near the Bow River Provincial Park area, I'd say consider it. It's a pretty nice hike. It's almost 3,000 feet up. Once you get to the top, take the western descent down. It's actually pretty not too bad. There's no scrambling or anything. The scramble route is fun, so I highly recommend it. The chains can be a little sketchy, but go for it. It's a lot of fun. But again, thanks, and y'all take care. Have a good night.